Ready?
Sit.
Hike.
Well. What do you think about what's going on in Lithuania?
I have no idea what's going on in Lithuania.
Me neither. But what do you think about it?
I hope the Lithuanians get what they need and not what they want.
I hope they know what they're doing.
I don't think they do. That's why they need a little bit of a higher power to guide them.
Imperialism?
Like a holy war, I say. Crusade. Like a paladin. A paladin is necessary over there.
Paladin.
Paladin is a warrior who fights for God, but has like magic.
Is this dude?
No, this is like.
Don't they call him Paladin and dude?
No, I talk about like the kids says how to watch her.
Huh?
Because they name like that Muad'Dib, like all those names.
Hazarak.
Is that what you mean though?
No, I am pretty sure Paladin is used in that.
Wrong. It's going, bro. Paladin is like it's like sorcerer. Like it's like you would see this in. It's like a super. It's a.
Archetype.
Yeah, but it's not
Hero's
like.
journey.
It's not like the. It's not new. It's a.
Hero's journey.
Sure.
Godlike figure to rescue all humanity.
It's like it's like classic RPG character. The warrior, the mage, the paladin. It's up there.
It's a class.
Yeah. A classic. You don't like that, huh? You don't like that. One bit. I
didn't like that one.
I read your face. It showed pure rage. Anger.
I was just like, don't
A
test
lesser
me
man
right now.
a lesser man would just dive and like choke me out.
Yeah.
But you're a greater man. Not the lesser.
I don't know if I like that either.
All right, what do you want?
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going. Just you know what? I'm a sleepy warrior right now.
That's a good take.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm a sleepy warrior.
It's a good way of saying I'm kind of tired. I want to go to nap.
But there's still a fight there. Like I'm not.
Right.
Like I'll do what I gotta do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you will.
But I'm a sleepy warrior. It's just what it is.
I'll say I'm on the same level.
Sleepy warrior.
Yeah.
Paladin or warrior? Paladin, you have magic and a god that you're fighting for, or are you a warrior? Where just like you're fighting for
Using brute force.
but you also like you got guts.
Nah.
You're fighting.
Nah. Paladin.
Paladin. Okay.
I'm feeling Paladin because I bought Hogwarts Legacy on my Nintendo Switch for $17.
And you've been playing, right?
Yes. Yeah. I have been playing.
Side eye.
I know. Hey, it's deserved. More than deserved.
Here you go.
I'm Slytherin.
Really?
It called me. Like nothing. I was like, Gryffindor? No, Slytherin. Something about a slimy Slytherin sounds good
What's
to
up,
me.
Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
I just don't know enough about their morals. I feel like I would be Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff.
I'll be a Hufflepuff.
I'll be a Hufflepuff for like just the jokes.
Yeah. I think anyone who isn't Hufflepuff is a joke.
Not what you meant, but it hurts the same.
I literally just said that, and
Yeah.
then it sounded way funnier than it had any right to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be Hufflepuff. Like they'll sort me into maybe like Slytherin, like, oh, this guy, he needs to be there. Like, no, I'm a little more whimsical than you think.
I guess I'm very I don't know enough about Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw to be like, that's what that's about. I just know Gryffindor is like bravery.
They should.
And
Okay.
Slytherin is like.
This is the pitch. HBO show. Situational comedy. Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Sold.
Yep.
Let's just go.
$10 million. Let's go.
That's what I need to be. Just like the very raw, pure idea. Man, I go there, sell it. Like, all right.
But the issue with this is that you need that person on the other side that says yes or no to know you. The reason I can say yes so easily is because I know you. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. Let's go.
Yeah.
But if it's like a regular business guy, he's gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Right. I would have to really sell it. I would need the partner who's like in it, and he's the guy everyone trusts, and I'll whisper in his ear.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff, situational comedy. It's like, okay, sure.
Gives you a check. Beat it.
Yeah, beat it. Pipsqueak.
I am playing Hogwarts Legacy. I'm playing like I would say 20 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. But it's good.
Yeah. You're putting in your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Clocking in, clocking out. Slithering it up. Slithering it up.
Slithering it up.
Slithering it up.
The questions I have so far are like,
Wow.
am I gonna go full Slytherin? Like, am I gonna become a Death Eater?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna be like on the good guys, but just like kind of evil?
Like an anti-hero versus evil.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it, anti-hero, because I want to be like, it's funny, I want my character to be like me, but like if I did like everything negative.
If you would, so not like you.
Just like a little bit like me, but the tone is me,
Yeah.
but evil.
But evil.
But with like mascara.
Yeah. Mascara and then like a little mustache.
Yeah. Goatee.
Yeah. I was thinking like just this area.
He already has braids, my guy.
Oh.
But he's my skin color, so it's not too far.
A little problematic.
Yeah.
That's good.
And speaking of problematic and cultural appropriation, my coworker's like, I like Mexican food. And every time
I hate Mexicans.
every time I like a new Mexican food product, it ends up being created by like a white guy.
Okay.
It was like jokes.
Yeah, but
And then he sent me the thing that he likes, and it's called Mateo's salsa. And then I went to
at Costco, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. He just sent it to me.
okay.
And I went to the about page, and it's like Mateo's story, and then it's like this white guy.
He grew up in Bronx.
Worse.
Oh.
It's this white redheaded guy. He's like, "Hi, I'm Robert." Like not even Mateo adjacent.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was so funny. Just like Mateo's story. Hi, I'm Robert.
Have you seen the jar of it, or do you know?
I saw the jar on
The yellow.
I think it's like very simple lettering. Like
I think they sell it at Costco, and if you have it, it's like, oh, this isn't really salsa. It's like
that chunky salsa.
Yeah, you could taste the preservatives.
Yeah.
It's white. It's white, Adrian.
Do you remember like the salsa they used to give like at school?
No.
Like they used to give, I think it was school.
I think it's because you grew up more Mexican area. That's not right.
No. The salsa was so white.
No, but okay, continue.
Anyways, salsa, chunky red tomato sauce. Then they give you like this chip that was like
one chip.
it was like cardboard.
Make it work.
dunk it, eat it, and the salsa was so like I can't eat that salsa today. Like it just like something about it was cringeworthy, and I think it is that white. Like this is salsa.
I thought when you said that he likes Mexican food until whatever.
Yeah.
I thought like he like looked up the origins of a burrito and saw it was made in like Upper Tijuana, which isn't Mexican, but that's like straight up likes a white guy making salsa, you know?
Right. But maybe that just. I don't know. Maybe if I just raise my voice.
I got a little scared, I'll be honest.
Fair. What you up to?
Just chilling. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to be chill.
Okay.
But I can't.
That's
like
so
a kid.
bad.
I don't know. There's nothing.
Nothing really?
No.
Life hasn't brought you any fruits?
Unfruitful life. She's barren. But
reach for it. Reach for it.
the tree.
The tree.
The tree just hasn't reached the point of having fruits, I guess. I don't know. It's like,
What a poetic soul you are.
I gotta somehow turn it into a good, you know?
Maybe if you weren't a sleepy warrior and you're
I am the sleepiest warrior.
a woke warrior.
Woke warrior? Maybe that's the issue.
I'm seeking the woke warrior.
Yeah.
Should I seek the woke warrior?
I think a sleepy warrior is what the world needs.
That's it. A nap brought to you by Ivan and Adrian. Movies, any TVs?
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece.
Pharrell Lego movie?
Oh!
I think that shows that the title isn't that good.
The title isn't that good. That's a good piece. Yeah, I like that.
And,
Wait, but that's like that's like the last take you should give on the movie.
Sure, but I'm like, I don't have my takes don't take.
They're not cohesive.
Shut up.
You don't have a blueprint.
Shut up, please.
The blueprint isn't there.
Please shut up, please. My takes aren't following traditional plot structure of a take.
Okay.
They bounce around. They're postmodern takes.
If you move your hands, it helps.
Postmodern takes. It's not like rising, climax, conclusion. It's like conclusion, go back to the rising, go back to the beginning. It's like a Tarantino movie where it's like
Classic.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly what I meant. What's I talking about? Piece by piece.
Piece by piece.
Not the best title. If anything, that's the first, because it's like, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, you're right.
I'm going from the very start, and then I'll talk about the end credits. It's a good movie, like besides the title, and it's not even that bad. It was more like, I should have tried a little more with the title. Because, I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like, at the end, he's like, you gotta build it piece by piece. He doesn't say that, but that's like,
You just like made me think like every movie, their title would be like.
it's like we're in a Pulp Fiction or something.
No, like the way you satisfy like naming the movie the way you named it is, but like the last line is just like, dude. I guess this is a dude.
Some sort of Dune we live in. It would be better if it was like Lego Pharrell. That would have been a better movie title, I think.
The Lego movie for real?
Not just Lego Pharrell. Is it biopic or biopic?
It's a biopsy.
What?
Yep.
Yep. Don't question it. Don't question it. Yep. Because it's all about him, piece by piece. I'm so hung up on the title. Never mind. I don't care. It's a
Wait,
good.
I just have one question.
Okay.
If they make a movie about Taylor Swift, should it be the Lego Taylor Swift?
I would say so.
So I would say, is it like Lego colon Taylor Swift? Lego colon.
No, there's Lego Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Just as.
What do they name like the box sets of like Lego Harry Potter?
I think that's.
Okay.
I think it's Lego and then Harry Potter, Slytherin house set or
Right.
whatever.
Okay.
But it's a good movie, creative, fun. If it wasn't Lego, I'd probably be bored out of my knackers. But it was fun to watch.
Takeaways.
Creating from a place of, I don't want to say love, but I mean he's a creative guy. Like, it's crazy to see, because it shows how his mind works, and he like just makes like the beats in his head, like boop, 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 and then like just calculates that entirely in his head, and then just perfectly makes it into a song on whatever he uses. It's cool. It's a good movie.
Favorite part? Favorite interview?
It's not super interview. It's like you get like a 1 minute snip of like, here's Jay-Z, like, oh, when we did this song, it was this and that and that, and then goes to the creation of the song, and then moves on. Like, I think Jay-Z was probably in it most, but most is like a couple minutes.
Okay.
Because it really goes into like every part of his life.
Timberland, was he in it?
Yeah.
Missy Elliott?
Yeah.
Did he? He was?
No. He was not.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Slim Thug.
No, Gwen Stefani.
That's a good take.
Kendrick.
Okay. Uzi Vert.
No.
Tyler the Creator.
Actually, I think he might have played a voice, but he was on the album.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't like, Tyler the Creator with like Tyler's. That would have been funny. It would be funny if they just had him, but not even as a Lego. Just like
this guy's just so weird.
Yeah, he just
Here he is.
is himself.
Yep. Kanye.
No, but it showed Pharrell beating Kanye as best producer during like Source Awards or whatever.
Oh, interesting. That's probably like a 1-up.
Yeah.
Even though Source Awards, like,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Cool.
Worth a watcherino.
Better than you originally thought, right? Because like I told you, and you're like, no, that looks horrible, bad, and then I gave you the picture, and you're like, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it was good.
But it's better than you thought.
But I wasn't like, oh, this is gonna be horrible. I was more like, what kind of title is piece by piece? Like, that was my whole. And I wasn't wrong. I'm never wrong. That's the thing I'm learning in life. I'm never wrong. Sometimes. I'm never wrong. Sometimes.
90% of the time, I'm always right.
That's accurate. But that 10% it's pretty often. I'm mostly 10% wrong, like all the time.
So 90% right, but when it's 10%, that 10% that's
is more consistent. You know?
So 90% of the time, I'm always right, but 10% of the time,
I'm wrong, and more often than not, I'm wrong.
I think the numbers switched.
But 90% of the time, I'm right.
Okay.
Like, when I'm right, but not often.
When you're right, you're like really right.
Yeah.
Like you're so right.
But it's not often I'm that right. I don't know anything, actually.
Yeah, you're like what's that guy from Anchorman? Hi, I'm
Brick.
Brick.
Or,
I like paint.
I mean, don't. Don't do that.
What else happened? Basketball started yesterday. Like,
Saw Lakers playing. LeBron is not looking good.
no, he's looking great.
He looks haggard.
Haggard?
Haggard.
He's not an 80-year-old wench. This is LeBron James, okay?
That's hag. He's haggard. So wench-like, but not a wench.
Okay.
He looks decrepit.
That's a little too far.
I did not watch. I don't know what he looks like.
Stop trying to talk about it.
Oh,
Be about it.
no.
Yep.
I'll be about it once he retires. I need to see that vacuum. I want to see what happens when there's a vacuum.
The next big vacuum comes in.
That's what I want.
But then you're like, I'll be back when he's gone. 20 years later,
Depends who he is.
Is he gone? Good. Who's next?
If it's,
All right, I'm outta
I
here.
need a Kendrick of basketball.
He might be here already.
Who? Wemby? Don't talk to me. Get out of here. Get. I'm serious. Get out.
He might be him.
I need a better Wemby. No, you know what it is? I don't like how lanky he is. It's like
It's the dumbest thing ever.
I know, but I don't.
You went from
it's-
like not liking LeBron because he's like ultimate businessman, and then the guy comes in, like Jesus Christ comes in, he's like, nah, he has a beard. I'm out of here.
I'll say this to make it even worse. He's not very aesthetic.
Aesthetically pleasing, you mean?
Yes.
I would argue he is, because like his body is proportional.
Like,
Nothing's really out of place.
yes. Yes.
It'd be weird if he's like lanky, but like this like like Gumby or like.
He does look Gumby-ish, though. He's just too perfect. That's what it is. Like, he's too genetically perfect. Like, he was born to be a baller. And I don't like that.
That's like a song right there.
Born to be a baller. Kind of rolls well.
That is interesting how like some people are just, it's like destined. Like I wonder at what age was he considered tall? Was he like, okay, when did his parents be like, okay, play basketball? Like how was it all configured for it to be the way it is now? Because it makes me think like, was he tested on? Was he some kind of genetic freak, or was he a genetic mutation brought upon?
Genetic evolution.
Because they can choose now, like certain genes, you know. I think.
Is that your theory? Or
I think that kind of stuff. Like, was he created specifically for this, or was his dad just tall and his mom just tall?
Yao Ming, I think that's what he was.
Yeah.
I think that was more like get a tall mom, get a tall dad, and then let's put Yao Ming through 18 years of basketball college.
Yeah, like starting at the age of 1.
Yeah, and then just make a specimen. But even with that, like, I think, correct me if I'm right, but
10% of the time.
yeah, I think he was. Why am I scared to say this?
I know, just spit it out, Jesus.
Uh,
I'll correct you immediately. Don't worry.
correct you with these hands. I don't think he has like a legacy of being like the best ever, right? It's
No.
more. It's because it's mean what I feel like I want to say. Like, he's more gimmicky. Would you say that?
I think he's gimmicky only because his career wasn't long enough. One of the things that messed him up was injuries, but before the injuries, he was like really good.
Well, I mean,
So like
no,
now it
it's-
seems gimmicky because he didn't reach a certain
but
level.
I'm saying gimmicky because like it's where he gets into hot territory.
It's where we live in. We live in
with
the
like
heat.
the first Asian tall man to be good at basketball. I think that's like the gimmick of it. Like if he was black, what does he look like? What's his stats like?
Well, it'd be the same kind of.
I mean,
if everything were the same, just where he was from,
yeah,
he would be less popular,
but
he would still be as good.
But would he be? Would I know his name? Would I?
No.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Gimmick.
Right. I mean, I guess I think gimmicky is the wrong word then. It's like hype, right? Like there's a certain amount of hype for this guy.
Yeah.
Because of the rarity that is his background.
Yeah, but because his background shouldn't have anything to do with like the game, but because of where he's from, it gave him legacy.
Right.
But
yeah,
I think like a gimmick is something that has nothing to do with the thing you're trying to do.
Right.
Like Tizo touchdown, I think that's a gimmick.
I was thinking about Tizo the other day because I was listening to him, and I remember you saying like you don't like it because it's like way too much for, and then I was like, you're right, but you're right that Tizo overdoes it. But I was just thinking like, if it wasn't for him overdoing it, he would have never made it.
Like he had to scream.
Yeah. Because like I think he was like from a weird little town, right?
Look at me. Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is like sometimes you just need to be like. I'm assuming what he did was like he was one of those guys that sang and played music at Belmont Park and asked for money.
Ooh.
Like for 20 like since he was like 18 years old.
Yeah.
But he was good, and he got like money. Like people like actually liked his music.
Yeah.
But no one really. He just like dressed like
He was
like a white
think,
T-shirt.
like, above mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's from this like small town where like even if you do get noticed, it's only like the grandma down the street, right?
Then he lashed out. Like that's it.
So he's like,
Went to Home Depot.
yes,
Saw the nails. Like I know what I have to do.
right.
Just a nail gun. I'm pretty sick though.
I
Just
mean,
like a smile. Well, I'm not
No,
influencing the youth to
Yeah,
do
you
something
are.
cool.
He's definitely doing that.
Just do it.
So that's my Tizo touchdown callback from months and months ago.
How's basketball?
Oh, great question.
Do you like that? How I just perfectly ruined it by calling it out too?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't ruin it. I think you said
it's-
ruin the
but
game.
I think it's ruined now because now we're not talking about.
That's true. You killed the any
perfect-
kind of flow we had.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Basketball, it was good. There's 2 games last night. The Celtics versus the Knicks. Takeaway from that, no real takeaway. It's craziness.
Who's gonna win it?
Who's gonna win this year?
Who's gonna win it? Not Lakers. LeBron's looking foul right now.
He sounds like he smells.
looking stinky up there.
This is what I have to say about what I'm excited about this year.
Okay.
And I'll keep it specifically to the Lakers. We got a new coach. Have you heard about this?
Phil Jackson.
I wish. Well, I actually don't wish.
Is he alive?
What?
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's really old. Have you heard of our new coach? His name's JJ Redick.
Familiar. Very, 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 very familiar.
He used to be a player.
Oh, never mind.
He's like 40 years old right now. So recently retired. 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Then he became a podcaster. Ends up having like ends up having a huge podcast. Like and it's huge because he does it really well.
Let me look him up.
And then he had a podcast with LeBron James where they go, and I told you about this, where they go in depth of like how to play basketball. Like
I don't even know who this guy is.
It has to be once.
Yeah.
Anyways, the idea is like a lot of people are hating on him before he even coached. This is the first time coaching any team.
Yes.
And then he coaches the biggest team in professional basketball.
Yes.
With the biggest player of all time, not fat wise, but fame wise.
Maybe fat head.
Ivan. Nice.
That's so good. I'm so good.
And they're like, who is this player? He thinks he's the shit.
Yeah.
And it's also because he carries himself like very, just like this. Like, this is his face. Like, but he's smart and he's cool. He's a cool guy.
Okay.
So we were like talking all this shit. And my thing is like, I think what he's gonna bring to the Lakers is something just completely fresh, as in like a coaching style. Cause like there's coaching styles where you just like, you're a man coach, which means like, I mean you're a player coach where you're good at talking to the players. Like you don't really have any good plays. You're just like, go get them youngsters and rely on the talent, right? And that's the usual kind of coach the Lakers get.
Right.
But I think this coach, he's more like analytics. Moneyball. Plus, like, we have a lot of money.
Ball.
So I'm just intrigued to see, like, can the Lakers be different? Can we not be like so? Can we play with like with ideas?
You want Jazz in the game again? Ow!
Ooh.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I just want to see some fun Lakers stuff.
I want like a Harlem Globetrotters. Like that should be part of the rules where
There's teams that play like that.
I want it to be like mandatory. You have to have fun. If you're not having fun, get off the court. That's the coach I would be. Are you having fun? Not really. Get up. Go to the bench. You're about to have some fun, player. And then he brings out Bronny Jr. from the bench because that's where it belongs.
But that's when it becomes like social media.
Fun?
Yeah, it becomes like a YouTube short.
We're going that way.
Nah. I like teams that like have a persona. Like, oh, we're gonna play the Knicks tonight.
No, we're the bullies.
They're they're tough. They're good defense. Oh
Yeah.
my god, they probably suck at shooting, but
Yeah.
oh, we're playing the Indiana Pacers. We're about to run a lot tonight. Like I like that. Like I want teams
Right.
that have a style.
Yes.
Lakers, we'll see what our style is. We're like a rainbow style.
I was gonna say like it should match like the vibe of the city or wherever they're from.
That'd be
like,
cool.
Showtime.
Guys.
Showtime.
Guys, they'll be like, guys, showtime. Stars.
Yeah, just star line.
What would Utah Jazz be?
Jazz.
Oh my god. I never thought about that, Ivan.
Yeah. They're more flowy. They kind of go with like.
So does it go? Oh wait. Does it go with the city or does it go with
It's
the
whatever I
neighborhood?
want it to be. Dang it! Don't question it. Give me another city that isn't
Jazz
jazz.
are just like. Okay, Atlanta Hawks.
Hawks. They're killers. They're like. They go for it.
This sounds like someone who doesn't know anything.
Shut up.
But it makes it better. They just go for it, man. You don't understand. They go for it.
It makes like.
One thing about the Hawks, they're killers.
Yeah. I'm imagining a hawk that just like swoops in, like looks for the opportunity, sees it. That's the Atlanta Hawk. Yeah, that's what they caught before each. Give him one more.
Okay.
Make it difficult.
the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder. Thunder? Are you kidding me? They will shake the roof of
What?
any place they're in.
What does that mean?
Slam dunks. That is what they do.
He said slam dunks.
Dunks.
I think anyone in their life has ever slam dunks. Dunks.
Yeah. That's their style.
Okay.
Like big old. It was like, whoa! That's a slam dunk.
Fans are like dunks.
We want dunks. We want dunks.
Wait, I need one more now. You're on a roll. You are on a roll.
You just want the whole team or every single team.
I got one that's hard.
Okay.
The Brooklyn Nets.
Well, nuts.
Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh my god. They're tactical. I'm going at this a different way.
Okay.
Tactical. They set up traps for all.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. They set up traps. First, like they play like a certain way at the start. Like, oh, we know what they're doing. They get used to it. Trapped in the net.
I snorted. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's great talking to a pure imbecile when it comes to
It's
sports
great talking to the most moronic, idiotic, stupid, idiot, piece of poopy
face. Add face in there, please.
Face about basketball, about something they don't
About
know.
sports anything in any regard. If you don't know about something, talk about something that you don't know, and it'll be great. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff.
What's next? What's on the agenda?
Tom Holland, Christopher Nolan.
Oh, they're doing like a vampire movie.
Are they?
Oh, spoiled it.
I was more so like Tom Holland. I thought you were dead if it wasn't for Spider-Man.
He needed a break. It was very smart of him to not do anything.
Uncharted. Did you watch that?
No. I feel bad for him. I'm sure that was like a tough spot to be in. Like, he got hate and love, but
Well, that movie should be good, right?
which
Uncharted.
no, not even just for that. Just after doing Spider-Man,
Oh,
like that's a tough spot to be in.
it's a Tobey Maguire spot. What happened to
He was-
Tobey after Spider-Man?
I don't know, but he has never been the same.
Or was he always just what he was?
No way to tell. Damage is done.
This could be Tom Holland being like, I'm not fucking around. I'm actually good.
I think he's doing Spider-Man 4 now. That's what I heard.
He is. I'm just saying, like, I feel like Tom Holland would not have successful movies after Spider-Man. But if
Oh.
he's in this movie, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I didn't worry about him. I was just like, dang, it must be suck. It must be suck to be him.
It must be.
It must be
Dude,
suck.
that
to
must
be
be
him.
suck.
It must be suck just to be him.
It's interesting. It's so crazy how like out of it I am with movies now. When I was like so about it.
You had your phase.
It was a long phase.
You grew up. That's all there is to it.
How's the weather treating you?
Fancifully.
I woke up last night, midnight, to my daughter coughing, and I just saw her erupt.
Vom?
Yep.
That's kind of cool. She's pretty cool. I don't give her enough credit, but she's a cool cat.
She's cool. She's doing this thing now where it's like, is this gonna be you now? Just angry?
Is this just you?
Angry all the time?
Okay. Yeah. What is it? puking?
No, I think she's just like realizing she has a voice and like speaking bad to us.
Nah. Terrible twos.
She's not even 2 though.
She's getting there. She's a smart cookie.
Yeah. Like the other day, she was just literally from the moment she woke up till 7 p.m. She was just like, no, yeah, and then at 7 p.m. like, I love you, Papa. And then she started kissing me, hugging me. I'm like, you're gonna kill me, child.
What are you? What are you?
It's interesting. It's a human being. That's what it is.
She's developing personality.
Yes.
Let's see.
Tyler, the Creator.
I don't know why I don't like him.
It's a fair take. This is a safe place. Safe place.
It's a safe place. Thank you for that. Sincerely.
Sincerely.
I don't know, like, it's either jealousy or there's just something I can't, like, get at of why I don't hate them, but there's just something that I can't grasp, that I'm like, I don't like it.
Is it that tell me this. Riddle me this.
Batman.
When you hear his music, is it off-putting to hear him? Or you hear his music and you're like, oh, it's good, but then you remember it's Tyler, the Creator. Like,
I like his voice. He has a good voice.
okay.
It's
Is his music good to you?
I know it's good.
So the fact that you don't like him is kind of irrespective of the music. Like, for me, it's the other way.
Do you like his music but not?
No, like I like the idea of him, but then I hear his music and something about it doesn't like connect. Like I don't feel his music as much as other music.
I don't know. It's my lifelong goal to figure out why. Maybe in like 10 years I'll be redeemed and people will be like, you know what? He wasn't really anything. Yeah, I doubt it. I knew it. It's like, it's all technically good. I don't know.
The reason I bring him up is because he has a new album.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I saw like his video and music. It wasn't really.
Yeah, I heard the song, but I was like, this is good, this is fresh, this is new. I don't like it. I don't know why.
I remember there were artists growing up, like hip hop artists specifically, where I would just listen to them like, nope, like I get that people like it, but this I just don't like this, and I feel like he's kind of like that.
But I don't get it. He's like I should.
Yeah, he ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, but I just don't. I don't know.
I like Igor.
This is the beginning of when I didn't like him. I think Fireboy was like, even that. I don't know. Someone ask me these questions.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, interrogate me.
All right. TV shows? You watch anything?
I watched. What did I watch? Alright, relax. I don't think I've been watching TV. YouTube. I've actually. Okay, you'll like this. You'll get a kick out of this, you sicko.
Does it start with Rick Rubin? Does it start with Rick Rubin?
No.
Okay. I like it.
A different sort of kick. A kick from a different angle. A kick from. No. I've been watching comic book like explanations where they talk about like the plot, like
yes.
And then this happened, and he's about to do this, but then Bane comes in, and then this. I don't know why it's so like it's hitting a good spot in my brain. Where I'm like,
Interesting.
This is nice.
So like, do they show the comic? and like go through panel by panel?
No, it's like frames of situations.
Is it the comic though? The actual comic?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never seen that.
But it's just, I don't know, because I like the plots of the comics, and it's nice because it's all we get is either TV or movie comic book plots, but there's like a whole lore, thousands, millions, or hundreds of thousands of storylines of comics that 99% of people don't even know about.
What do you like better about it? Do you like that it's like interesting, the story, or do you like, oh, I didn't know that is possible in Marvel stories?
Not Marvel, it's more DC. I'm not interested in Marvel, really.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It's more just seeing like the different takes on characters and the situations they're put in outside of movies and TV.
Would you rather watch that video or read the book version or like the comic book adaptation?
I think just watch the video.
Because you want like a quick hit.
Yeah.
You don't need to read it.
Yeah. And there's a lot of comics, and I'm not too interested in digging through. So just a video that's like the time Batman almost died, the time Batman killed. And it's like it hooks me obviously, and then it's just a random arc of the Batman comics.
That's funny. Yeah.
But like it does hook, but it's also like it's legitimate. Like it's not like he didn't.
Right. No. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just well titled for me.
Okay. You're gonna continue doing that kick.
As long as there's still juice in it.
Fair.
But there's some like 4-hour long videos of like the entire Batman Dark era.
Yeah.
4 hours.
There's the YouTube channel I used to watch where they talk about comics. They usually talk about older comics. Mm-hmm. Not really newer ones, so it probably wouldn't have the same stories you've seen. But they did like one great one where it's they talk about Dark Knight. No, not Dark Knight. Like one of the classic 1980s comics written by I think Alan Moore.
Okay.
You know Alan Moore, right?
Yeah.
And it's just so good. It's like a 2-hour video.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good because like they tell the story, like what's going on, like piece by piece, but they also give like what the author is really trying to say. Like one of the guys, he's like, I think Moore is trying to show how Batman and Joker are really like gay guys.
Right.
And like it's like hot takes, but he has like a good reason why he says it.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, that's the kind of videos I like. Where it's not just like cookie cutter, like this is what happens, but it's like, you know, I think this actually means he's talking about Iran right here.
I rewatched Dark Knight.
Again? Cause
it was Rises last time.
Oh.
I'm going backwards.
Lift her up a lot. Okay, go.
Wait.
Never mind, just a burp.
And it was at the end. It's like a little romantic. In a way, just when he
rises or returns.
Dark Knight.
Okay, yeah, okay.
He just kicks him off the ledge, rescues him. And Joker's like, "You complete me."
Yeah.
I don't know that tone, but like, I think we're destined to do this forever. Like, this could be a good little romance if they weren't trying to kill each other. Like that dialogue would work.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just interesting because it aligned.
Yeah, that's always been like one of the things people murmur. Kill them.
Yeah. I see it, but also I don't know.
I think it's true in some authors' cases,
right?
But like the original people that made it, they're like,
But I think it's overdone. Like, I think a lot of it is people really trying to pull that from like
Nowhere. From their ass.
Yeah, saying like it's obvious they love each other. Like no, it's just they hate each other. Like
well, love and hate are polar opposites, but they can be kind of similar.
Yes, but I think more often than not people try to make it more than what it is. Like in the end, it's like they just want to. They're broken people.
Yes,
it's not that they're in love. They're in love with maybe like he's in love with being Batman and stopping Joker. He's in love with being Joker and getting stopped by Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's romantic in a way.
Oh gosh, here I am.
But overall, overdone.
I've been I forgot about this. I've been listening to Game of Thrones, the first book, on Audible. And I'm realizing how, like, I thought for some reason when the idea of like the book, when I thought about it, I would think it's more like very detailed, very like ornate.
Yeah.
But it's pretty like very, very similar to the show. And I think that's one of the reasons people like the show so much, because it's such a good, just like, bloop. And I didn't think about that until I read it. I'm like, wow, this is like, I'm watching the show. Like I remember all of these scenes and and even if they weren't in the show, like it feels I can see
like it.
Well. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think Lord of the Rings is the one where they're like, and the summer mist. Hold on, let me look sillier.
Yeah, that was cool right there. I like that.
And the summer mist flowed slowly through the ravine of the.
Dune too. Dune has that like.
Yeah.
Very ornate, like descriptive, and then Lord of the Rings, like they talk a lot about the maps. Like Northel is on the east end with the river that flows southwest with crispy, light air and summer blossoms, and like you never see that in the movie. It's more just like Frodo.
Samwise.
Gandalf. I'm excited because I have a bunch of credits on Audible that I just never use, so I'm gonna get them all Game of Thrones and breeze through them.
I don't think I'm ever gonna read again.
You've done it. You hit your limit.
I think
terabytes
I've read
filled.
everything I've ever wanted to read.
That's fair. I have that same feeling sometimes. Like I want to re-listen to Harry Potter. Even though I've already listened to it like 20 times.
I've been a little stuck on the idea of like, remember a while back I told you about this like Indian kid who only had like a old calculus textbook, and then like Indian as far as like he was from India and grew up in like a small town India, and like small town India is like nothing compared to small town, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He had like this one, I think it was algebra, doesn't matter, but one math book in all the town, all the city that he had access to, and all he did was reread that over and over and over again. Fast forward to like adult life, and he like solved unsolvable equations.
Yeah.
It was just like a mathematical genius.
Yes.
So I've been stuck on like that concept of, I just want like 5 or a good amount of books.
But you've been saying that.
I know, but I'm trying to like think, is that good?
I think it is. But I think you need to have like, you definitely need like your core pillars. It's just like in life, like what are your values?
But I don't want to read anymore. I don't want new anything.
You don't have to.
No, you don't tell me what to do.
Oh, you're fighting yourself now.
I mean, yes, but like just any content, I'm like, I don't want more, you know?
Then don't.
But I do want more. I want Batman too. But you know what? I really want Batman too.
This is what you need. You need
A knuckle sandwich.
for your artistic endeavors. You need your core pillars. You need your core 5 things.
I'm listening.
I can tell. And then from there, you can watch things, read things for pleasure, but they don't have to be your core pillars. Mad Men, Batman, and whatever else is your core pillars, okay?
Madman, Batman, Man.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Don't make it too complicated. You are right. You don't need. I mean, one of the things that I feel like you do is like you're like, I need to read every book, that way I can be a master in it. But I don't think that is so much a thing. It's more about like what you said, the calculus thing. But I think the calculus thing is a little different too, because that's actually like problems to solve, not art to create.
What's the difference?
Problems are already set in stone.
Art isn't.
No.
What about David?
I love him. Great guy. What about him?
What about the statue of David set in stone? You're wrong.
I can't take you seriously with your ears. Looking like Dumbo.
It'd be funny if I just cried hard, like the most emotional thing. And these things are sticking out.
Yeah, I think you're just overthinking it.
I know,
But yeah, minimize what you refer to as like your text for art. And then yeah, sure, maybe you can pull here and there from the things that you like. Maybe aren't your pillars.
This is what I need. I need a padded cell with these 5 or whatever books.
So your issues,
And then
No.
a stack of paper.
yeah, your
And
issues,
then
your issues.
little pens.
What's that word? I always forget the word.
Retardation.
It's adjacent to that.
Moronicism.
No.
Stupidity.
No, it's what you need. It's not what you have.
What?
Oops, that was low blow. You need.
I'm holding space for you.
It's when you focus. It's when you do your work that you're supposed to do. You need. It grants you freedom.
Liberty.
Discipline.
Oh.
You need discipline.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need anything but discipline.
Yeah. I want to, yeah. Yeah.
Just suck. It's gonna suck,
Yeah,
but then it doesn't, and then it's done.
I guess.
That's all it is. You don't need to consume all the time. Don't gorge yourself.
I kind of want to just throw away all my books.
Here you just.
But a few, I mean, it's just because they're there in my room. Like, I'm tired of looking at these.
But you haven't read them?
It's because I go through it. Like some I skim through, and I'm like, oh, I kind of get the gist, and I'm kind of over it. And then some I read like 20 or 30 pages. Like, oh, I kind of get what this guy's doing, and I'm over it.
Dang, that's like ADHD.
A little bit, but I mean, sometimes I give a fair chance. I'm like, there's this one book, I forgot. It's like Cardinality. It doesn't even matter, but I got it just because the cover looked nice. I was like, let me judge a book by its cover, because I feel like shut up.
Okay. You told yourself, let me judge this book by its cover.
Well, I was more like, let me, because that's always like, don't judge a book by its cover. Like, why not? Let me judge it by its cover. Got it. Read 10 pages, like, this kind of surface level feeling. But let me power through 50 and like, still feel it. 100, I'm like, then I gave up. Just because, like, I do not care. I didn't care about the plot. I didn't care about how the author was talking, like how they wrote.
Isn't that called the
Style?
No. It's called something. But yeah, keep going.
And that's when I was like I should finish books even if I don't like them. But
So out of the 10 books that you get, how many do you finish?
like 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
You just need discipline, and you have too many options. Why you?
That's why I want to get rid of the books. So like, all right, I can only read these.
Yeah, come on, bro. It's easy.
Don't yell at me.
I think you know all the solutions.
I know. But I want everything I want right now.
Hey, you're human. I can't blame you for that.
I'm hungry. And I'm a sleepy warrior.
I don't think you're that sleepy anymore.
I could.
You could nap? You could nap? Did you nap the other day when you went back home?
Probably.
You don't remember?
I passed out. I don't remember.
Passed out on the way? How'd you make it back?
The Lord's grace.
There it is. I think the parting word for you would be discipline and stop making excuses and just finish something. If you're gonna start something, finish it. Why start something and not finish it? And before you start something, think, am I gonna finish this? If not, should I even do this?
Yeah.
Maybe like barometer is like, if this is bad, will I finish it? And is bad even a good thing to judge it by? Because it sounds like you have a very high tier of like what makes it past good or bad.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like everything is bad. If it's 1 out of 10.
It's a lot of them. A lot of them are. And it's more that like, I want it to feel like electric when I'm reading it. And if I'm reading it and I don't feel anything, like, why am I reading this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't feel like where's the soul? In that book I talked about, I was like, this person just hates men. Like, that's what I feel.
But that's true. I would agree with that, that you need to feel something. Especially if it's like your time that you're using, right? But if that time is, if like part of that, I feel like part of your time is like dedicated to reading books. But if you're not even reading the books, then you're just wasting that time. Because you're reading books to get better as a writer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not even reading the books.
I'm more reading to like look for something.
Ivan.
What do you mean?
Here it is. I'm glad you said this. I'm glad you said this right here.
Deconstruct me. Just know I cannot be reconstructed afterwards.
Uh-oh. That's your issue.
I'm looking and I have to enjoy the
Ivan.
journey.
Don't talk. Don't you dare talk.
Listen. Tired of listening.
You don't need to look for anything that you already have. Sorry.
I cannot be reconstructed after that. I am in shambles. I am in pieces. I need the nap to become a regular warrior, not a sleepy warrior.
It's true. You're I think that's the issue. And I've had similar issues. You're looking for like that inspiration of like, this is what I need to create my magnum opus. But it's the electricity is just something that you can't really harness that well like that.
Says you.
Ivan.
Pharrell does it.
Pharrell says he listens to something, he tries to understand how it makes him feel and then recreate that feeling.
Yeah.
But you already have those 5 things.
5?
2000. You already have the 5 things that make you feel electric, right? SpongeBob SquarePants, Batman, Batman.
Okay.
SpongeBob. 2 more. I don't know what it is. But you have your 5 things.
Yes.
Refer to those. Close your eyes and think about when Dawn kissed Betty. Close your eyes and think.
Which time?
Just try. Think when SpongeBob hugged Squidward. Think about when Batman slapped Joker. And those are the electricity that you bring into your work. what you create is gonna be god awful based off those bases of. But do that. Just you don't need anything else. You don't need to look for. And then if you do read a book here and there and you find something electric, then add that to your arsenal. Less eating, more creating.
But I'm hungry.
No, you're not.
Starving.
It's in your head.
What should I eat right now?
Chick-fil-A. Have you ever had Chick-fil-A breakfast?
I had it last week.
Was it good?
It was alright.
I never had it. That's why I told you.
Not.
Go to Denny's, have a cup of coffee, get some eggs and bacon, and be a regular person. Can you do that for me? Please?
Regular people don't go to Denny's. Only crazy people do.
Most of this world is crazy.
That's why I'm going to Denny's. That's an ad. That's an ad, right? I'm back.
That's electricity eating? Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
I might go. What time is it? It's kind of rush hour at Denny's.
No, it's not. You're
Morning.
working right now. Wednesday at 9?
I'm just making excuses for not wanting to go to Denny's, aren't I? What should I get at Denny's?
Grand Slam.
Just classic.
Yep. Everything
Sir,
has to be classic right now.
I'll have a cup of black coffee. A
Grants?
Let me.
Okay, okay.
I have a cup of black coffee. A Grand Slam.
Would you like a cup of, would you like a slice of cherry pie?
Say that again.
A slice of cherry pie?
Cherry pie. You have that. I'll take a slice. Side of ice cream if you have
You
it.
have that.
Can I act?
I want you to be British though. You have that.
I can't do an accent. It just sounds mentally handicapped.
Okay, fair.
I don't think they have apple pie. I think they.
I don't think that, but.
So I'll get the Grand Slam, coffee. I think I need something else though. I don't know.
Toast. Butter and toast.
I think that comes with the Grand Slam.
Pancakes?
That's what a Grand. Do you not?
Nope. I just said Grand Slam because it's.
I have a cup of coffee, a Grand Slam.
What's the chef cooking today? Yeah, it does that. How's the chef feeling today? Any specials back there?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that.
That'd be good though. The small talk.
You're stressing me out.
What nationality is the chef? Okay.
What?
Tell him to cook something from his homeland.
It's gonna be a Mexican guy. He's gonna make me like chilaquiles or something.
That's so messed up. Cook me something from your homeland. Now.
Just beans with cotija cheese and chips.
Yep.
I'm going to Denny's. And you should too.
That's your ad?
Yeah.